My name is Janice Aldridge. Welcome to Ponderosa Pond. We're out in East Tennessee, and we're glad you're coming along for our little adventure. We hope you have as much fun as we do. Hey everyone, welcome to Ponderosa Pond Homestead. So today, I wanted to share a few little tips about French toast, making French toast, maybe making it a little bit better. And if you have any ideas, any suggestions, things that you do that maybe others don't, leave a message in the comments section so that we can all try out some new ideas. Okay, so we all know you gotta mix up your eggs, right? You gotta beat your eggs. Now, some people like with milk in it and some don't. And they do come out differently. So that's something for you to try on your own. You might just put a little bit of milk in with your eggs. If you've never made French toast before, you can make it just with eggs and bread, or you can put a little bit of milk in and mix that up. So it's really just a preference on how you like it. I found that if you put some milk in it, then you'll have more fluffier egg around your French toast. And so if you want it more toasted, not really fluffy, leave the milk out. So that's just some things that I've found as I've done it over the years. Now here's something else. In your egg mixture, a little trick that I have learned that adds a little bit extra oomph to it, a little bit, not enough that anybody's going to know the difference. They're not going to taste the vanilla, but you put a little bit of vanilla in and they'll be like, what is it about your French toast that's different? And so that's just something that I do, just to add a few little drops of vanilla to the egg mixture. Okay, and then we're going to mix it all up real good. And it just adds a little bit of sweetness, but it won't mess with other flavors that you might would have. Like it's not going to change your maple syrup flavor. It's not going to mess with if you put peanut butter on it, on your French toast, or jelly, or some fruit syrups, or regular syrup. Any kind of toppings that you put on, the vanilla will only enhance, not contradict the flavoring. And some people put like cinnamon in it too, which is great, as long as it'll go with the flavors of what you're putting on. Some people like cinnamon with their peanut butter. If you're going to put peanut butter on your French toast, you might leave the cinnamon out. But the vanilla will enhance the flavor of the French toast and of the toppings that you put on your French toast. Okay, so I've got my griddle out here, and one more little tidbit. Right before I start putting anything on the griddle, I go on ahead and turn my oven on. When you're making more than just a couple pieces, or you've got a large family, keep it warm in the oven. It's amazing. Don't know why my mother never did that, but she didn't. This is just something that I learned later on, so I'm sharing that. Just turn your oven on. Make sure you have an oven-safe plate, or put it in maybe a pie tin or a cookie pan, a cookie sheet or something that is safe in the oven, and you can put your French toast in as you cook it, and then cook more, and that way everybody gets hot French toast. Okay, so I'm gonna put my spray on for my non-stick. And like I said, turn on the oven, almost forgot to. Now I just set the oven, and if you have a toaster oven, you can do the same thing, because most toaster ovens you can set down at 200. So I just turn the oven on at 200. That's just to keep it warm. It's not gonna cook. It'll just keep it warm and keep things from getting cold while you're waiting on the rest. Okay, so let's get to it. I mean, that's what it's about, getting this French toast made. So we'll just put some in. And my grill holds about 3, so that's why I always do the oven, because that's just the way it looks out on it. Okay. Okay, another thing for people who are just starting out, maybe you've never made French toast before. I keep one of these around for my griddle. These griddles are non-stick, so the only thing that I really use this plastic spatula for is for on this griddle because it's non-stick. Very, very important. You can't use your metal flippers for this. You got to use one of these plastic spatulas. So get a pretty sturdy one. You know, you don't want it to just melt when you touch. You don't want to get a super thin one. You want to get one that's not going to melt on your griddle when you get your griddle. And then we'll just flip them. And a little bit of spray on your non-stick really does help. And then so I have a Corelware and it is oven safe, so that's what I generally use. Most stoneware says oven safe on it. If you're not sure if your plates are oven safe, don't put them in the oven. Make sure first. But keep a pie tin from, you know, it's Thanksgiving time coming up. Save one of those pie tins from the pie crust, you know. Just rinse them out. They're great. You wash them out and you can reuse them just for keeping things warm. You may not reuse it for pies, but anything that you can just stick in the oven and get a hold of well with your mitts. Remember, use oven mitts when you're pulling stuff out of the oven because even at 200 degrees, you can still burn yourself and you don't want to do that. So it just takes a few more minutes to cook and then we'll have French toast. Stick these in the oven and start another batch. I hope these little tips will help, especially if you've never made French toast. And you know, you might try some other flavors. If it will go with what you're going to use, if you're just using like maybe your regular butter syrup that you just buy in the store, you might try something like almond flavoring in your French toast instead of the vanilla. Little things like that. Experiment, try it. This is one of the joys of cooking is trying new things and seeing what you really like, what your family really likes. I hope you all have a wonderful day and enjoy your French toast. I'm Janice from Ponderosa Pond Homestead. Thank you for watching our video. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we enjoy living out here in East Tennessee. We live in the Smoky Mountains and it's a beautiful area. We do most of our videos from our homestead, but we do occasionally just in the surrounding areas also. So if you would like to see more of these videos, then subscribe to our channel and ring that little notification bell. That way YouTube will let you know every time we upload a new video. We hope you enjoy them as much as we do. You all have a wonderful day.